What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Texas Project Cars. On this episode, we're in Jason's garage.
What's up, guys?
So what we're doing today is getting this baby a first start. Alright guys, here we are. Jason's looking to make sure there is nothing leaking.
Yeah. Already did the leaks checks. Hopefully nothing, a couple of minor leaks, nothing big. I got the whole oil system filled with oil. We're sitting at 8 quarts right now. I'll probably add a couple extra to top it off once we get it running. Coolant's in it. A couple leaks had to fix, but you know, should be pretty good.
So
yeah,
we're crossing however you can cross that. But anyway, we're crossing fingers that this thing works amazingly first shot. This is actually the first start. He hasn't started it off camera or anything, so what you guys see is completely live. Well, do we have your word?
Yeah, it's for this engine. I did have another engine in it that worked for a minute, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, as you saw in the last video.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear that on camera, but that is just so legit. Oh, look at his exhaust. He just put that bad boy on. Also the other night. This man's had some free time to finish up his baby.
Yeah. I'm just getting some gauges set up right now, just you know, the basic stuff that I want to watch. So I got some oil pressure, some air fuel ratio, coolant temp. Don't need wall sync, I know it's synced up. So let's see, we'll go with some, the boost gauge so we can tell how much
booskies we're pushing?
Yeah, no boost, how much vacuum we're pulling.
Oh, well there you go. There you go.
Good stuff. You in on that other side? It doesn't really start whenever you don't have your coil packs plugged in.
Oh.
Maybe.
And you did right from the start. And you did right from the start.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, ready?
Let's get it. Something.
Pretty successful for the first try. It started up for right away. Didn't run, but you know, we at least started.
Everything looked good.
Yeah, smells a little bit, but you know. So what you're hearing, if y'all could hear that, was the dry sump. It was just pushing oil from the engine into the dry sump, and it's kind of gurgling. Just trying to make sure that there's nothing noticeably leaking. Caught right away. It didn't say running, but it caught. Better than nothing. It's my neighbor Jay.
So
He works a little bit.
He works at State Farm.
I help him more than he helps me, but you know, it's all good.
It's all good. He's also working on a little project.
He buys me
Look at
Taco Bell, so
Yeah, my torque converter stuck to the flex plate.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's motivation. False motivation.
yeah. False motivation is the best motivation.
Exactly.
Alright, let's see if we can work some magic here. Just trying to see what's going on, why it's cutting out. It could either be, generally it's going to be either too much fuel or not enough fuel. So, trying to figure out which one we're lacking.
Alright guys, we're going to try this again. Pray for good luck.
It's going to change a little bit, but it's just a matter of once it gets running.
grab 2.5 Magic. So.
So it starts and it runs, but then it starts to lean out and then it dies. So what I did is increase the fuel by 10% across the board, and we'll see if that helps at all.
Get you guys closer.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuel pressure's looking good. The air fuel is right where it needs to be at a 14.0, so that's pretty good. Idle's a little high, but you know, not too bad. Idling about 1,700 RPMs. So it had stage 3 cams, so it's gonna idle a little high, but all in all, that's not too bad. We're gonna let it idle for about 10 more seconds, then we're gonna kill the engine, make sure we're not leaking anything anywhere.
Awesome. Check for leaks.
Where are all the oils coming from?
Look, some back here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's an oil leak that I just never got fixed.
Okay.
So we're gonna check the dry sump oil tank. You gotta check it pretty much right after it runs. I don't know. I didn't really get a good. There we go. So we're looking. Got 1, 2, 3 quarts down. It already has 8 quarts in it, so we're gonna throw another 3 in, which I only have 2 for the oil that's in it, but it'll work. Good thing about a dry sump is you got a nice big 2-gallon tank, and you, as long as you have more than 2 quarts in it, it works. But you can put as much as 2 gallons in it, so you got,
awesome.
You got a pretty good variance of oil capacity. So for right now, it's fine. Just go ahead and run 2 more quarts.
She is a little smoky.
Well, the engine's sat for at least 2 years, and the exhaust hasn't been running 6 months. So you know, there's a little smokiness to it. Little bits of burn off. Sorry for the crappy lighting, guys.
No, I'm sure they're fine.
My battery's dying on my light, and it's getting dark. We're just gonna look, make sure there's no oil dripping anywhere. Be a little bit easier if it was up in the air, but you know, you can do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Jason's like, we don't have those luxuries here.
No, I just had it down on the ground because I wanted everything to be level to check oil levels for the transmission and everything. But everything's looking good. So I think we got a good first start. Got a good, pretty decent idle. Yeah, it's at least steady, so that's better than nothing. We'll see if we can get it down. I'm running a stage 3 cam, so it's not going to get all the way down, but you know, if we can get down to 1200, that would be pretty good.
All right, guys. So in conclusion, what's the conclusion?
We ran out of gas, so
Yeah.
need gas in the fuel tank for it to idle properly. I was watching the fuel pressure. I was trying to get it more dialed in because it was a little low, and saw it drop to 0, and then the car died out. Pretty sure that the fuel tank's out of gas. My fuel gauge really doesn't work, and I don't know how accurate it is anyways. So yeah, I'm not gonna keep trying to run it if it's running out of gas, because even though it's idling, I just, yeah, I don't want to. It's pointless. So.
Yeah. So in conclusion, we'll be back
Yep.
at some other time and hopefully have a first drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it the next couple of days. I should be able to get a good idle going and have it able to rev and catch itself without dying. And then once those two things are done and it's not leaking and it's holding a temperature right, then we'll go on a short little drive. Won't be far, won't be fast, but we'll go on a drive.
So there you have it, guys. The 818, the street go-kart, is going to be on the streets for a little bit, just to get it out and drive and test it.
Hopefully the turbo's not bad this time.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. I know it was short, but hey, look at that.
It runs!
It runs. It's alive.